Alright you all, in today's video we're going back to van life times and we're going to follow this up with a video of the very first day and trip in my van traveling. So, cheers. This one, cheers.
Life of Chuck.
Life of Chuck.
Hi, Life of Chuck.
From Life of Chuck.
Life of Chuck. I want to see what he says.
Alright, good day my friends. How's things going out there in YouTube land in your world? Today we're hanging out in a parking lot. What the hell's wrong with you, Chuck? Why are you hanging out in a parking lot? Well, you know what? We're reminiscing today. Yes, indeed. I spent a lot of times camping out and sleeping out in this parking lot here because Korean girl had the condos that are right behind us there. She sold it for a fairly decent price. She made some good money on it. And sometimes I would sleep on that street and sometimes I wouldn't. This parking lot was more roomy and I felt more comfortable. And it doesn't say any signage or anywhere that you can't overnight park. So there was some commercial trucks once in a while would park here. So I would kind of blend in and I could sleep in all day. A little bit of traffic, but you know what? So be it. So on my 3-day work weekends off, I would come here and I had all of this park and hiking area to ourselves. And of course they did salsa dancing on the other side of this park here. The only drawback was at that time there was also some racing activity go on here. Well, actually I wouldn't call it racing activity. The kids would come and gather here and then plan out where they're going racing. So, and I actually got a video clip of that I'm gonna add. If you look here, it looks like somebody else is stealing my idea. So, but this is right on the edge of the mountainside. Actually, our first date, me and Korean girl's first date, was towards a waterfall that's on that mountainside. So, yeah, that was a long time ago now. Wow, unbelievable. Here is the other parking lot where I camped out twice. And the only reason I camped out twice here is because we went to the salsa dance behind this building and I was just too tired afterwards. So we just passed out and slept right here in the parking lot. At that time, there was no sign saying that I couldn't sleep overnight. And at that time, I guess be 2 years now, at least 2 years ago, at that time there was this was a non-paid parking lot. But now you have to pay. It's like $1 an hour with a 4-hour maximum. But before there was no maximum and you didn't have to pay. And I see the sign, it doesn't say anything that you can't overnight park. So yeah, that's a hit and miss thing. However, I did have security drive by, flash their lights on me the one night I stayed here, and they did whatever, radioed in my license, but nothing became of it. They never knocked on my door and told me to leave, so I guess that's a good thing, right? I see somebody else is spending some time here too. That's a pretty old girl and pretty big. Well, at least I can say they have a beautiful view, right? Overlooking. So the other reason why reminiscing, I actually met Korean girl here. It would be 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago this weekend. It would be actually, I met her here on a Saturday night dance. So today is actually Saturday, so it's perfect timing. We didn't start dating yet, but I did meet her and I did sense an interest from her. So That's, yeah, very interesting that I happened to be here at the same weekend, so it wasn't planned. Anyhow, yeah, reminiscing of you and me. The salsa events here are fairly decent, but a little bit more of an older crowd. If you go downtown, it's more lively, more younger, so So one of the other places I would sleep at night when I got out of the salsa event, because usually the dance events are done like 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night. You don't want to drive anywhere, you don't want to be going anywhere, it's just sleep time. I would park right down here. At night, that road is very, very quiet, and obviously being a condo apartment side, you feel comfortable parking there. And that is where I seen another couple sets of coyotes. I was getting off from the salsa night and walking back to the van, and there was like two or three of them kind of walking along the bushway that way. So kind of freaked me out. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I spent a lot of my first dating days sleeping on a lot of the streets down here. They're very quiet once you get off the main strip. Main strip's pretty noisy, but yeah, back there, wow, super quiet. So there you go, my friends. That ends the day traveling around and reminiscing. So thanks for coming along with me today. I really appreciate it. Take it back to a time where I traveled a lot more. And as much as I really do miss that traveling, in this time of woohoo flu, is it too loud? In this time of the woohoo flu, there's not much travel going around, and in my understanding is there's going to be more travel restrictions coming up here in Canada, so we won't be going anywhere for a while. So I've got another idea, and that is I'm going to be traveling around the 21 cities here in Vancouver, and I'm going to do a video series on that. We're going to go from one SkyTrain station to the next, and we're going to video each area and see what's out there, see what it's like, whether it's a coffee shop, a brewery, a bike ride, whatever's in that area. We're going to film what's going on, and of course the raindrops on my camera. So I've already started that series, and you know what, I'll upload it in the next little while. Start that, and you know what, until I start doing more videos like that and other videos, hey, you know the same routine as always. Stay awesome, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Just wait. You know what, just wait, I forgot to link my very first travel in the van video. I'm gonna link that video there if you want to check it out. That was my first day in awesomeness of traveling. And that was April. It was still pretty cold then. So yeah, it was a fun adventure the past 4 years. Yeah, wow, crazy. Or 5 is it now? No, 2016, so it will be 5 years coming up. Anyways, yeah, cheers again.